I want somebody to explain to me what is happening in the track and field space in Jamaica right now. It seems as if, as the moments go by, things are getting more and more bizarre in the track and field space for Jamaica. Now, firstly, I want to talk about Brianna Lyston. Just around that day ago, we have seen where she has ended her 2024 season and put into rest any chance of making it to the 2024 Paris Olympics. And that is sad because when you think about what is happening, Liston would have run quite a few races for this 2024 season. We saw her putting in some very, very good looking performances, and we were hoping that she would be able at least to make it to the national trials and probably ruffle the feathers of the senior athletes somewhat. But it would have been great to see how she would have matched up against tougher competition from the Jamaican seniors. And what would have been even greater would be to see her making it into that Paris Olympic. Even if she wouldn't be able to make it into the finals, just the thought of having Liston there would have been good for Jamaica. But unfortunately, she had to end her season. And we would think that's because of injury problems. We would have seen her running some great races. And in some of the races, we would have seen that she was fighting through some serious discomfort. What I'm hoping is that the move for her to end her 2024 season hasn't come too late. But we're just hoping that she'll bounce back next year and she'll come bigger and better. We're hoping that she can develop into a stronger and a faster athlete, because currently we know that she's injury prone, but the stronger she gets, the less likely she'll face some of these injuries that she's currently facing. So we're looking forward to a bigger comeback for Liston next year. Now, on to Elaine Thompson-Herah. Thompson-Herah is probably facing one of the biggest disappointment in the 2024 track and field season. She has found herself yet again in a very, very unfortunate state in this Olympic year. And to drive things even further, the thought of Elaine being the Olympic champion and not able to make it to Paris 2024 to defend her titles is heart-rending, and it's really sad to say the least. Elaine ran 2 100-meter races for the season. In the first one, she underperformed. She didn't look good. She didn't look anything like herself. For the second race, we saw things played out very, very similarly for her. At the end of that race, we saw where Thompson-Herah had to be lifted and carried off the field. She went onto her social media platform and she notified her fans and the public that during that race she was feeling some serious discomfort, and she pushed through it and it just was not working for her. She said that after ending the race, it seems as if everything went wrong and she had to be lifted from the field. Now, she will be seeing a specialist to find out the full extent of the injury. But whatever injury it might be, it's not a good sign for Elaine Thompson-Herah. Now, the Jamaica national trials are just under 4 weeks away, and the fact that she's injured at this moment throws a lot of cloud over whether or not she will be able to make it to the trials, and not just making it there, but can she be fit enough on time to put on a good enough performance at the trials to qualify for the Olympic Games? That's a serious question. As I've said before, we don't know the extent of the injury. But if it is that the injury is serious, it is almost ruling out the possibility of her even making it to the trials, much more making the Olympic Games. It would be extremely sad to not have Elaine in the Paris 2024 Olympics for many reasons. For one, it would be very, very bad for an athlete not to be able to put something on the table in terms of a performance to defend their titles. It's really heartrending to see your titles go without you being able to put up some form of a fight to at least retain them. That would be super sad. So we're just praying and hoping that she can bounce back in time. Also, we know that Elaine Thompson-Herah is usually a better performer at the Olympic Games for whatever reason that might be. That is just the case. She always performs better at the Olympic Games. So persons are really looking forward to see if she can bounce back again and be able to be the first lady to pull off the triple. And that would be extremely amazing for her and for the Jamaican sprinting legacy. And as you know, Elaine is always talking about the history books. So So that would be a great one to make it into the pages of history. But as things are standing, it's not looking good. Apart from the fact that Elaine would be suffering individually, Jamaica as a team would suffer greatly. Also, when you think about the 4x100 meter relays, so it's not just a thing that is just limited to Elaine. Sometimes these things might affect other athletes who are currently looking up to Elaine Thompson-Herah. But we're just hoping and praying that she can bounce back in time to make it into the Olympic Games. But as things are standing currently, it looks very, very, very bleaky for Elaine Thompson-Herah, and it's a strong possibility that she will not be making it into Paris 2024. So if Elaine doesn't make it into Paris, what is next? What is it that she's going to do? Is it that she's going to call it a day? Is it that she's going to retire? Or is it that she's going to give herself some more time with the new coach to see if she can make a comeback? Now, if she doesn't make it to the Olympics, it's definitely going to have a lot of implications for Elaine Thompson-Herah going forward. Now, she's with her new coach, Ronaldo Walcott, and we are yet to see what the real Elaine can do. So we are just hoping that she can bounce back very, very soon. So yes, things are looking pretty dark for Jamaica right now. Those are two of our top performing athletes who possibly may not have a say in Paris 2024. We are sure that Lyston is not going there. We're not sure what is happening with Elaine Thompson-Herah right now. But I know somewhere the fans are probably praying that Elaine do recover, or that the injury is not something too serious. We're just hoping that things will turn around for Jamaica. So we're just hoping that Shericka Jackson and Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce can bring some fire, because Team Jamaica need that right now. They need a new burst of motivation to get things done. The only good thing that can come out of Elaine Thompson-Herah not making it to Paris, France, is that there could be a slot opened up for another athlete who possibly would not have make it there if Elaine was in the mix. So that's the only good thing that can come out. Somebody else might be able to get a moment to shine and probably do something great. Remember, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, when she got the chance, when she was squeezed into that team in 2008, we saw where she came and she won gold, and for her, she has never looked back, but she has continued to win and to win and to win. So maybe this could be a chance for someone else, but we're not happy with what we are seeing. It's pretty unfortunate, but we know we always bounce back. Head into the comment section and tell me what you think about this current situation with Team Jamaica. Thanks for watching.